Hey, what's going on YouTube? GrassNectar in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in yet again. I see I got some new subscribers, so definitely shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Today what I'm going to talk about is spring and fall cleanups, being a part-time lawn care provider, or really just being a small business lawn care provider. Should you do cleanups or not? Let's talk about that.
To a small business owner, or for that matter, to a large business owner, is never stop thinking about how to delight your customer. Not to satisfy your customer, but to delight your customer. And when you wake up in the morning, start thinking about it. During the day, think about it. At night, think about it, and then dream about it. And no company ever fails.
All right, so 2021 will be my 5th season doing lawn care. And full disclosure, I am part-time. I am not full-time, so take the information that I share with you as, with a grain of salt. Apply whatever is beneficial to you, and then just go from there. All right, so the reason this conversation came up is because I was having a conversation with my wife about, this upcoming season. And as you guys know, it's February 25th right now, and even though there's snow on the ground, if lawn care is not on your mind, it should be. Okay, so season's approaching and spring's gonna come. As soon as the snow melts, people are gonna start calling you. And it made me think, do I wanna offer spring cleanups? I know a lot of people dislike cleanups because it's a lot of labor, it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of people say if you mow, that you can make as much money mowing a couple yards versus a cleanup. Well, I'm gonna discuss a couple things that may change your mind, may not, but that's what this video is about, and hopefully I can hear your opinions down below in the comment area. Let me know what you think and what your experience is. I'm still new to this, and any information you guys can provide is information I'm gonna read and see what I do with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my schedule. Okay, so historically in the past, the way I set up my schedule was Monday through Thursday, I would do mowing, strictly mowing. Friday was for makeup days, maintenance on my equipment, aeration, fertilization, little projects like that. And then Saturday and Sundays were for cleanups. And I was talking to my wife to see if I should even offer cleanups, because I kind of proposed, what if I just do mowing? A, I enjoy mowing a lot, and B, the way I thought about it is if I do 9 yards on the weekend, that's gonna be $360 on Saturday, and then $360 on Sunday. That's a great weekend for me, versus doing one like $600-ish cleanup. So then it kind of got me thinking, what are the pros and cons to doing cleanups or stacking up my weekends with mowing customers? One pro about mowing on the weekends versus doing spring cleanups is, man, you can't deny it is fun to mow. You know what you're doing, it's fun, it's easy, and it's kind of straightforward. One con about spring cleanups is it really does wear and tear your equipment quicker. Most of the times you're doing cleanups on overgrown properties, on overgrown shrubs, and then you're putting the debris, the organic debris, in the bed of your trunk, in the trailer, and sometimes things get scratched. Sometimes there's long grass and there's a rock on the ground and messes up your mower. So it definitely is more wear and tear, and if you don't price them right, you can definitely lose your shirt on a cleanup versus a mow. One positive about doing cleanups in general versus just mowing is you get way more Google reviews with cleanup customers. Most of my Google reviews online right now are from customers that I have serviced for a spring or fall cleanup. You got to think about it. I mean, they're spending the whole day with you. You're at their house, cleaning up. They're watching you hustle and bustle, and at the end of the day, you're sending them that invoice, thanking them for allowing you to do that work, and always throw in there, if you don't mind, please hook it up with the Google review. And most people do, because the end result is such an impact. I mean, Google reviews is one thing as well, but also if you're a content creator, You know, those are videos that usually get the most views. And not to mention, you can always take before and after pictures for your website. You can do the same for mowing, but you know, landscaping projects or cleanups, those before and after pictures are priceless too. So that's another positive of why you should offer cleanups over mowing on weekends if you're part-time. So one con about offering just mowing on the weekends is, say you do stack up your weekends and the weather's not cooperating. As a part-time lawn care provider, it's kind of nerve-wracking if the bulk of your business is on the weekends. So say it rains one weekend, what are you gonna do with the customers? Are you gonna fit them into your schedule during the week? Are you gonna skip them and have to spend more time next week because yards are overgrown? So kind of being able to fit the yards into your schedule, that assuming your schedule is already packed, which you know mine tends to be with customers during the week. So if I were to stack up my Saturdays and Sundays and the weather wasn't cooperating, I don't know what I would do as far as getting them serviced in a timely manner. You know, one way or another, we're gonna have to work it out, but it's just something to think about. You also have the flexibility to take like a 3-day weekend with your family. If you have mowing customers on the weekend, it's hard to reschedule everyone like that. You know, whereas if you just have a spring cleanup, you know, first of all, hopefully you plan ahead in time not to schedule them on that day, and then reschedule them a different day. But if you're moving too many people around, things get complicated, you can lose track, and it just is not the best customer service. So I think schedule flexibility, being able to fit people in on certain weekends, definitely, you know, it goes to cleanup for sure. And also tying into the schedule, I mean, you got to think about it. If you're pricing your cleanups correctly, not everyone's gonna bite at your price. You really filter out who can afford your services and who can't. I mean, I like to believe that I offer the best possible cleanup out of this whole state. You know, that's really the confidence I have in my ability to do lawn care and to do cleanups. So my prices are a little bit higher, and as a result, I'm not really getting too many cleanups. So then it got me thinking, should I just replace my cleanups or just pack my weekends with lawn care customers? But then it also got me thinking, you know, like, what if I have an important date or an important, you know, soccer game for my son and it's on the weekend? It's much easier for me to reschedule a cleanup than to, you know, cancel 9 or whatever amount, X amount of mowing customers for that day. And you're also not tied. I mean, if you schedule a bunch of your work on the weekend, you know, you're going to be working weekends for the rest of the season. And I don't know about you, but I enjoy having my weekends off. So definitely think about that. In the same respect, if that's the only time that you have available to do work, by all means, you know, that's what you need to do. So something to think about. Another positive about scheduling cleanups on the weekends versus scheduling mowing customers is way less windshield time. I mean, I'm solo and I can only do 1, maybe 2 cleanups a weekend, and you know, that's less windshield time. Unless your route is very, very dense where you're parking your car and mowing everything, then that's, I mean, this pro doesn't really apply. But you know, most of us part-time, you're actually driving a lot when you're going to yard. And like I said, unless your route is very dense, you're gonna have a lot more windshield time mowing on the weekend versus doing cleanups. So one positive about offering mowing services on the weekends over spring cleanups is steady income. I mean, with the cleanups, they can be hit or miss, or usually you only have you know, during the spring and during the fall where these cleanups are coming consistently. But with mowing, once you get them on that weekly or bi-weekly schedule, then you have for sure like a steady income where if you don't book a spring cleanup for a weekend, you're kind of out of that money. So definitely think about the consistency of the money coming in and how badly you need it. All right, guys, so hopefully this got you thinking. It definitely did get me thinking when I brought this up to my wife, and thought I should share it with you. Like I said, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So please comment in the comments below and let me know what your experience is like, whether you're full or part-time. But you know, we're here to help each other and learn from each other. And 2021 is coming. Hopefully you guys are getting your equipment ready and just getting your ducks in line, because it's going to be here sooner than we know. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited about this lawn care season, and I can't wait to see how successful you guys become. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.